Hi everybody, I thought I would just do you a full moon in Cancer reading to have a look at the energies that are about with this full moon. It's going to be quite intense, I think, because the full moon, the sun energy, the sun having had a conjunction with Pluto yesterday, is still sort of in close proximity, only a degree away from Pluto. So there could be lots of deep transformation associated with this full moon. So let's have a look and see what's going on. I'm going to get a general theme with the work you light cards, because the sun will be shining light onto the surface of the moon and lighting up the moon. So let's see what these cards have to say, what they're going to tell us at this full moon in Cancer. From the UK, it's on the 17th of January 2022. From other locations around the planet, it may be 17th or the 18th. What do we need to know for today? For the full moon in Cancer, 17th of January 2022. So at the bottom of the deck, that is just one, yeah. No, it is just one. It feels a bit thick. I'm feeling a bit like that today as well. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. This was a big message yesterday in yesterday's morning message reading about sort of, you know, if you're feeling alone or vulnerable, etc., then just remember, you know, you're never alone. You're always connected to Source, to the Divine Masculine, and to Gaia, the Divine Feminine, and all souls are ultimately connected through the collective unconsciousness. So just, you know, meditate, tune in to feel your connection. Then we have play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be too serious. Sounds like fun. And then no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay, so this is saying to me, it's fine to connect to your soul family, to play, to not be serious, and just enjoy the energies. But now is not the time to make any moves to go forward. I think that is because there's still things to be uncovered. We've still got the Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde to come to completion. Although Uranus is going to station direct tomorrow, the 18th. So that's going to start freeing up some energies. But now is not the time to try and force your way ahead or to take actions. Now is time to just play in the energies and just see where things are. What comes floating up to the surface while we're playing. I'm going to use the El Goliath Shadow deck today because it's one of my favourite decks and it's good for big energies like this. So what do we need to know for today, for the full moon in Cancer, happening today, the 17th of January 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective to help us navigate these energies. What do we need to know for the full moon in Cancer today, the 17th of January 2022? I'm going to try a different spread today. Just past, present and future spread. So at the bottom of the deck we've got Major Arcana 8, Justice, and this is the Doves of Equality. I will show you these cards when I've finished putting them out. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords came up yesterday in the Jupiter position. We have the Lovers. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Shaman. We have Yes. And we have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Page of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. Clarification. The Six of Wands. The Five of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. And at the bottom, I did see the King of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so we've got lots of themes of balance here. We've got justice. Often in the justice cards, you see the figure with the sword and the scales of justice. And here we have the Six of Pentacles. And this oxen has the scales on its horns. I'm just going to put my glasses on a moment just so I can see the sacred white. Oh yeah, the sacred white scale bull and the Doves of Equality. And then we also had the King of Wands coming out, the glowing white stag. Okay, so there is a call for balance and justice, give and take, that will help us to step into our power. The King of Wands connect to our passion, connect to our purpose and our inspiration within. Okay, we've got the dream catcher. Things might be coming through to you in dreams and things. So keep a notepad by the bed, etc. And sort of make note of your dreams. I sometimes just do a voice note on my phone about when I have dreams. Too much to actually wake up properly and make notes of what I've been dreaming about. But if I do a voice message, then it helps me to remember. Okay, so if in the past we've got the King of Swords, the Father of the Night, the Lovers, the Alchemical Heart, and the Knight of Cups, the Brother of the Wild. Okay, so the King of Swords, we had the Owl come up as the overall sort of energy for the week, coming up to this full moon, of being in the dark and seeing in the dark and being happy, sort of working through the dark. Okay, and then the Lovers, although it can talk about a relationship, it's often a choice, which is quite interesting since we've got the no and the yes. You may be at a crossroads or a point in your life where you're deciding which way to go, weighing up the options, the scales of justice, the balance of which way, going forwards, going backwards, going left, going right. And then we have the Cup of Swords, the Knight of Swords, I can't talk today, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups brings messages to us. So we could be in the dark, having to make a decision and looking for insight or a message to come through that will help us make that decision. Okay, where we are now, we have the Shaman. the medicine healer. We have yes. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so where we are at the moment, the shaman is about connecting to all our magical powers. We may need to go journeying down into the lower worlds, connecting with the divine feminine, or up to the higher worlds, connect with divine masculine, to receive the message, because it's causing us anxiety at the moment. The overwhelmed sea turtle. I see this as almost a tsunami wave coming in that's going to completely wash the turtle away if it's not careful. And then going into the future, we have the Queen of Swords. So we have the Queen and the King of Swords. Definitely messages about trying to get clarity, to sort of cut away that which is outworn, that we do no longer need. With the Page of Cups, the Sister of Roses, Page of Cups could be an offering, an apology, a reconciliation. And that could be a reconciliation with ourselves. And then the Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end. Maybe we're feeling pressurised into making a decision. The cards coming out for clarity, we had the Six of Wands, the old Goliath hive. This is about working together and coming to victory. Winning, success, victories. Then we have the Five of Swords, the white scorpion and the black scorpion. The Five of Swords is how we sabotage ourselves. But the old stories, negative patterns, sometimes they can seem completely overwhelming, as if they're going to sort of just sweep us away and we have very little ability to overcome them. Now is the time to bring that cycle to an end. And then we have the Knight of Wands, the kind-hearted moose. And the moose, elks, they're animals of resilience and, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a particular word and I had it just in my brain just a minute ago and it's gone. Resilience, and it's gone. I hope it will come back. Stamina and strength to keep going on. So I think the yes in this spread is saying that yes, we do have the strength, we do have the resilience to navigate this journey. I'm just going to take a different deck and get some clarification on some cards. I'm wanting Line Strider. Okay, so let's have some clarity here. Okay, let's have some clarity on the no first of all. Oops. Five of Pentacles, coming from a place of lack. Clarification please for no. Okay, the Nine of Swords, anxiety and worry, and then the Three of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing the message better now. So this full moon in Cancer is an opportunity to connect to the soul family, the heart-centered connections, and playful energies, love and joy and being at peace and calm and enjoying life. The The no being that we can't, if we're coming from a place of lack, of worry, of insecurity, then the way for us is blocked. Okay, so it's about opening our hearts and connecting to who we are, and then looking out to see what it is that we want to manifest. Had the Five of Pentacles, card of lack. Okay, what we need to be moving away from. Nine of Swords, worry and anxiety. These are energies of the whole old paradigm. I think I've said before many times on this channel that we are moving towards heart-centered consciousness. This full moon is a big turning point. These big energies that we're going through at the moment are big transformation points. Now is the time to really be cutting away the feelings of lack, the self-sabotage, the anxiety and the worry, and stepping into our connection with ourself, with our higher self. The Lovers. Sometimes, I know lots of readers do it as a connection with somebody else. I also see it as our human selves connecting with our higher selves as well, and bringing down those messages of love and being in connection and trusting ourselves. Okay, so that's the energies around there. I wanted to have a look at this. So we've got the Nine of Swords coming out twice here. So there is lots of anxiety and worry about what's happening. Nine of Swords. We've got the Eight of Wands. So when we let go of that energy, things change very quickly. We've got the Ten of Swords again, end of a cycle. And then we've got the Empress. We come back into our creativity. Okay, so it's letting go of the worry, and it's time to bring that cycle to a close so that we can step into creativity. Ten of Swords, please. What do we need to know about the Ten of Swords? Page of Swords, information coming in. The High Priestess, tuning into your higher self. Messages coming down from our higher self. And Judgment. Again, we're at this crossroads. It's, do we go forward, evolve with and step into the light with the evolution of humankind, or do we keep ourselves trapped small and in the lower vibration energies? Message for this yes, please. What do we need to know about this yes? We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Page of Pentacles. And we've got Strength. Again, this message of tuning into our higher selves and connecting to our higher selves, to learn something new, to learn a new way of doing things, to just shed the past, the small stories, the old stories, and strength. We have the strength and the resilience to do it. Okay, yes, I can do it. Yes, I have resilience. Yes, I have the strength. Yes, I am powerful. That's a message for somebody. Coming back to the King of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the King of Swords. We have the King. Oh, that's a Knight. Did we have any more kings here? No, we have the Shaman. We are magical beings. Play with the energies. There's a message about power here. In the old paradigm, we've been powerless, and that is changing. The new paradigm, we're stepping into our power. Just want to get some cards around this Five of Swords, please. This self-sabotage. What do we need to know? Okay, we've got Four of Wands. We're passing through the portal. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Time to change and we have the Five of Cups. Let go of the loss, the disappointment, and step forward. Often in this cup, this card, there's 3 cups fallen over and 2 that are still intact. Here we've got 2 eggs that are still intact. The 2 eggs, the lovers, the different parts of ourselves, we're still there. There's still positive stuff to move forward, to move towards. Okay, the shaman. What do we need to know about the shaman? Setting sail for still waters. 6 of Swords. Moving away from that. The 8 of Swords. Letting go of the old mental belief patterns. And the Page of Wands. It's new inspiration, new ideas. This is where we are. We're moving away from all of that old energy into the new energy. The moon in Cancer, it's about self-nurturing, looking after ourselves, loving ourselves, giving ourselves what we need, filling our cup first. So then we've got resources to take forward. It's also the card of the family. The sign of the family. And it's like, where are you being held small by your family? The sun is shining a light on that. What are their stories, their beliefs, and what are yours? With these retrograde periods at the same time of this, looking at your values. Are they your values? Are they your family's values? What can you take from your ancestors and your family to carry forward positively? And what do you need to let go of? Okay. Do I want anything else? Okay, just one card from there. That's just what we've got there. The 5 of Cups again. The spilt regret. Letting go of the past. Walking away from it. Connecting to our soul family and playing. The future is this. Coming from a heart-centered place. Okay. Okay, so that's the full moon reading. A continuation of sort of the energies we've been experiencing for a while now. But it feels like it's, as I said at the beginning, coming to a bit of a peak. And it's like sort of, it felt like the cards are knocking on the door so loud that you can't ignore it. Now is the time. This is what needs to change. You can do this. You aren't alone. And just, step forward into it. Do a ritual to set these intentions for this full moon later today. And harness the energies in a positive way. Okay, so that's the reading for this full moon in Cancer. If this reading resonated with you or resonates with you during the day as you go through the full moon, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications of my readings, then please click on the wiggly bell. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address in the description box below this video. Have a wonderful light full moon in Cancer. Thank you for watching, and until next time, thank you and goodbye.